All right, so today we are jumping right into the wild, unfiltered, and just chaotic world of one of the internet's biggest stars. We're going to break down one single, absolutely insane live stream from iShowSpeed, a real-time quest for a massive digital milestone, all happening on the streets of Thailand. Let's get into it.
And boom, just like that, you're dropped right in. That's how this whole thing kicks off. There's no slow build-up, no fancy intro. It's just pure, uncut energy from the jump. Speed's on the ground in Bangkok, and believe me, his goal is anything but a simple vacation.
Look, this is not your typical travel vlog. Not even close. What you're about to see is this perfect storm of digital ambition crashing headfirst into real-world pandemonium. It's a full-on mission, and it's being broadcast live to millions of people with one very, very specific target in mind.
Now, for anyone who might not be familiar, this is all happening in the world of IRL streaming, in real life. And what that really means is there's no script, there's no studio, there's absolutely no safety net. It's just the creator, their camera, and whatever the real world decides to throw at them. That's the whole show.
So here's the key. The whole point of this stream, the reason for all the chaos, is to hit 45 million subscribers on his channel. Every single interaction, every place he goes, every wild moment is one more step towards that unbelievable number. The stakes are officially set.
So what happens when you're a creator this big? Well, any public space you walk into instantly becomes a stage. And that quest for subscribers, it pretty quickly turns into a literal gauntlet of fan interactions, and each one is somehow more unpredictable than the last.
Okay, this moment right here, it perfectly captures the vibe. A fan comes up and offers him a gift, a face mask. They swear it's brand new. Speed's reaction is just instant and brutally honest. This smells like sweat, bro. It's awkward, it's hilarious, and it is 100% real. And believe me, the encounters only get more surreal from there. This quote comes from a moment where a fan's request just crosses a line for Speed. It really shows you the bizarre and sometimes super uncomfortable situations that IRL streamers have to deal with, all while the camera is still rolling. But it's not all awkward, you know? In this one totally spontaneous moment, Speed just decides he's going to teach a fan how to do a backflip to impress his date. It becomes this incredible little story of motivation, a little bit of coaching, and then just pure joy when the guy actually lands it. This is where the stream goes beyond just watching something happen and becomes this genuine connection.
And then you meet people that you just couldn't make up if you tried. A fan, who happens to be exceptionally hairy, comes up to the car. His way of introducing himself is unforgettable, and his deadpanned explanation for it, "I haven't evolved yet," just becomes this legendary moment from the stream. These are the kinds of unique characters that this chaos seems to attract.
Now remember, while all this is going on, there's a clock ticking in the background, that subscriber count. And as the number gets closer and closer to 45 million, the energy on the street and in the stream just hits a total fever pitch. Let's just break down how absolutely frantic this final stretch really was. With 15,000 subscribers to go, fans are already showing up with a celebration cake. By the time he's 5,000 away, the crowd is huge. It's practically a mob. And then, with only 3,000 left, Speed gets completely sidetracked by a food stall, declaring it's the best grilled lamb he's ever eaten in his life. It is just beautiful, pure chaos. The last few moments are just pure logistical panic. The crowd is overwhelming them, and the whole team is desperate to find a clear spot, any spot to actually capture the milestone moment. This quote says it all. They're just searching for a stable vantage point in a literal sea of people. And this is it, the final moment of suspense. They've found a spot, the camera's finally steady, and the goal is just a few hundred people away. You can just feel the tension. And he hits it! 45 million subscribers! On a crowded street in Bangkok, surrounded by a screaming mob of fans, a digital goal sets off a very real, very loud, and very chaotic celebration. It is a massive achievement, unlocked in the most public way you can possibly imagine. So, what does an event like this actually mean? Let's zoom out for a second, away from the chaos on the street, and really analyze what this whole live stream spectacle represents in the bigger picture of entertainment today. What we just watched really shows a fundamental shift, doesn't it? This is a new type of celebrity, one that's built on raw, direct interaction, not some curated perfect image. The whole appeal is the lack of a filter.
And that digital goal, the subscriber count, is not just a number on a screen, it's a plot device that literally creates real-world pandemonium. The fans aren't just viewers either, they are active participants, they're part of the show. This is the creator economy in its purest form, a live performance that translates directly into a massive, tangible win shared with the very people who made it happen.
So it kind of leaves us with this one big question. As these lines between the creator and the audience, between the digital world and the physical world, just keep dissolving, is this chaotic, unfiltered, interactive performance the new face of global entertainment? Something to think about.